now our next chapter is nouns position. What is nouns position? See, nouns position means the nouns which shows the possession or belonging, that is said to be nouns position. Read the following sentences. The bag belonging to Shobha is on the table. Second one, I went to the house of Abhi. See students, here the bag belonging to Shobha, we have to show the possessive position of that, right? So how we can write? Shobha's bag is on the table. Whose bag it is? It is Shobha's bag, right? So we have to write in the way Shobha's bag. Means we have to use apostrophe S. I went to Abhi's house, right? Here it is written I went to the house of Abhi. Not like that, but we have to write we went to Abhi's house, because whose house it is? It is Abhi's house, right? In the second set of sentence, we have used an apostrophe to indicate possession, right? Means we use apostrophe S to indicate possession, to indicate belonging, right? Nouns possession means to show the belonging, to show the possession. Let us discuss the use of apostrophe. How we use apostrophe? See students, there are certain rules to follow when we show the possession, right? See, if the noun is singular, right? And if you want to show the position, we have to write after the noun, we have to use apostrophe and then S, right? And if the noun ends singular noun, but if it ends with S, right, we can use only apostrophe. At that time, we are not supposed to use apostrophe and S both, right? We can use only apostrophe or we can use both, right students? For example, if we say Abhi's house, right? Rita's bag, Sonam's class, right? So we can, with the noun, singular noun is without S, we have to put apostrophe and S to show the position and belonging, right? And if it is singular noun ends with S, at that time we can write apostrophe or we can write apostrophe S. Both we can use both the ways, right? Now read the examples. Rahul, singular noun, that is Rahul. So if we want to show the position, we can use Rahul's mother, right? Mrs. Verma. See, Mrs. Verma is a singular noun. So what we have to write? Mrs. Verma's car. The house of Rahul, we have to use Rahul's house, and the bag of Mrs. Verma's bag, right students? And sometimes see students, plural nouns, some plural nouns end with S, right? For example, boys, teachers, students, workers, right? Girls, friends, all these plural noun ends with S. And if we want to show the possession, belonging, at that time we have to use apostrophe after S. What we have to use? Apostrophe S. My friend's class, right? Friends. Here friends means already S is given. So we have to use apostrophe after S, right? Teacher's room. Here teachers. S is already there, right? Word is ended with S, right? So we have to put apostrophe after S, right? Workers' wages. Workers. S is given, right? So we have to do apostrophe only, right? Workers' wages. Let's see here. The students here, plural noun with S, so we have to write apostrophe after S. Mr. Das. See, singular noun here, Mr. Das. See, spelling of Das is D-A-S, right? So S is given, we have to use only apostrophe after that. The books of the students, the students' book. The students, spelling of students is S-T-U-D-E-N-T-S, right? S is given. So to show the position, to show the belonging, what we have to write? Only we have to write apostrophe after students. The bag of Mr. Das. Mr. Das bag, right? Now some nouns, they are in plural form but without S. For example, mice, W-O-M-E-N, women, M-E-N, men, children, right? If they are without S, right? So we have, and if you want to show the position or belonging, what we have to do? We have to add apostrophe S. Mice hole, right? Children's garden, children's storybook, women's hostel, men's hostel. Means here children, it is a plural word, right? Plural noun, but without S. So if we want to show the position at that time, we have to use apostrophe S. After children, we have to use apostrophe S, right? Women, after women, we have to use apostrophe. Men, after men, we have to use apostrophe S, right? Women, W-O-M-E-N, women, apostrophe S, women's hostel. So students, what is noun's position? Noun's position means to show the belonging or possession or ownership, right? For that we use apostrophe S. For that we use apostrophe S or apostrophe. Let's recall again. If the noun is singular, right, and without S it is, right? So at that time we have to add apostrophe S, right? But some nouns are with S. Mr. Das, Biswas, right? Some nouns are ended with S and they are in singular. So we have to write apostrophe after S, right? Now some nouns are in plural form and with S. Students, teachers, workers, friends, sisters, brothers, right? All these nouns are in plural form and all are with S, right? Ended with S. So now if we want to show the position at that time, we have to do apostrophe after S, right? What we have to do? We have to do apostrophe after S. And sometimes plural nouns are without S. Children, mice, women, men, right? Lies, all these are plural in form but without S. So if we want to show the position belonging of this, we have to write apostrophe S, right? Children's classroom, children's library, women's hostel, in this way, right students? And the main thing you have to keep in mind that when we show the position or belonging of the non-living thing, we are not supposed to use the apostrophe S, but we have to write off. We cannot write like that: chairs, hands, tables, legs, clocks, hands. We cannot use apostrophe to show the position of non-living thing, but we have to use legs of table, hands of chair, hands of clock, right? So keep in mind, when we show the position or ownership of non-living thing, we cannot write apostrophe S, but we have to use off.
Now students, let's do exercise A. Use apostrophe in the following groups of words. Here you have to show the apostrophe, write apostrophe to show the position. First one, the sister of Amit. Whose sister? Amit's sister, right? Second one, the birthday of Mala. Whose birthday? Mala's birthday. The sari of my mother. Whose sari? My mother's sari. Means after the word you have to write apostrophe S. Fourth one, the hair of the baby. Whose hair? The baby's hair, right? The house of Mrs. Biswas. Whose house? Mrs. Biswas' house. See students, here the word is ended with S, so we can write apostrophe, only we can write apostrophe, right? Next is the trunks of the elephants. See students, elephants, plural is given, S is given, so what we have to write? The elephant's trunks. Means after S, you have to do apostrophe. After S, do apostrophe. S is given, so just do S. Apostrophe. Don't write S. Next is the tails of the cats. Whose tails? It is cat's tails. So S is given, so do only apostrophe.
See students, exercise P. Here rewrite the following groups of words in the plural forms. See students, here nouns are given in singular form. We have to make plural of those nouns, and then we have to show the possession, and after that we have to use apostrophe S. So be careful, make the noun singular to plural and then use apostrophe S. Right? First one, here is the sheep's wool. See students, singular of sheep is SHEEP sheep, and plural also remains the same. We cannot speak sheeps. Plural and singular both form of the sheep are the same. SHEEP sheep. So here we have to write sheep's wool. Next is the bull's horn. Here BULL, then apostrophe S is given. We have to make plural of bull. The plural of bull is bulls, and here word is ended with S. So after S show apostrophe. Bull's horns. Third one, the baby's laughter. See here baby is singular. We have to make plural. The babies, right? Now the word is ended with S. So what is the rule? If the word is ended with S, we have to write only apostrophe after S. Right? So the baby's laughter. The woman's bed. See here singular woman is given. We have to make plural. The WOMEN. Women's beds. Right? Make plural. The lady's dress. Fifth one is the lady's dress. Here lady singular is given. We have to make plural of lady. That is ladies. Now the word is ended with S. So what is the rule? We have to put apostrophe after S. The ladies' dresses. Next is the man's suitcase. Here the man's suitcase. Right students? So whenever singular noun is given, if you are making the plural of it, see the noun, plural noun, if it is ended with S, just put apostrophe. And if it is not ended with S, then use apostrophe S. Right students? See students, our last exercise of this chapter. Here we have to write down the following and using the apostrophe. Right? You rewrite the following using apostrophe to show the possession. And what is the rule? That singular noun is there. We have to use apostrophe. Singular noun with S. We have to use only apostrophe. Plural noun with S. Only use apostrophe, and plural noun without S, use apostrophe S. Right? First one, the gift was Sonam. Whose gift it is? Sonam's gift. Second one, the helmet belonging to Sachin. Whose helmet? Sachin's helmet. The shop belonging to the grocer. Whose shop? The grocer's shop. Fourth one, the office in which Mrs. Sharma works. Whose office? Mrs. Sharma's office. The lunch meant for Sonali. Whose lunch? Sonali's lunch. And the last one, the story written by Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond's story. Hope students you understand the chapter. Thank you.
आभार।